This was the main thing of the whole, in the whole world, was the South Jetty, because they knew that the South Jetty was a real necessity to making the harbor a little more safe place to go in and out of, because of the fact that without a South Jetty, the bar was just, there was days after days that you couldn't cross the bar because it was just rough all the time.
I actively started working on the South Jetty project in 1958, and I'm pretty sure it was in 1958 that we hired a consultant called Tom Murray from Portland. And Tom Murray did an absolute excellent job for the county and the port in helping work our way through the congressional delegation to get funding for that South Jetty. It was a joint project between the Port of Bay City, Tillamook County, and the Port of Tillamook Bay. And we got together, and when the design was finished, it was completed by the Portland District. The design came up, and the blueprints for the jetties to be 2,000 feet apart. And we knew as operators that in the history of other jetties up and down the coast, 2,000 feet would be absolutely useless to the local people. And Senator Hatfield got money, if I remember right, at that time it was around $1 million, which was a lot of money, to finance a model at the Waterways Experiment Station in Vicksburg, Mississippi. And they built the model, which you have pictures of. And this thing covered about close to an acre of land under roof, where they ran the model. And as I mentioned before, they used small styrofoam pellets to see where the current was moving in the bay, out of the 5 rivers, down out through the channel. And then they had dye markers that showed you where the silt went. And they, with the model, they built a model with different widths and came out with the ultimate design would be 1,000 feet apart between the South Jetty and the North Jetty, which made us happy, but they compromised a little bit with the Portland District, and the jetties, I'm sure, were 1,200 feet apart is what they are right now. And we were pleased with just narrowing it down from 2,000 feet. And then it was a constant battle to get financing to build the jetties. And they finally built it, but they ran out of money before they got it clear out to where it was authorized to be built. And I said, we don't have money to do anymore. And then it was quite a long time before we got them to finance the rest of it. And they came down and lengthened the South Jetty out to what the design was intended to be in the first place. And I had promised the port I would quit when it was done. So the next meeting I resigned.